start by creating a plan. So you need to work out your niche. So say, like for me, say you're a gym brand. You need to work out, so we're going to do one post a week on the gym wear. We're going to do one post a week on workouts. We're going to do one post a week on post-workout foods, or what I have had in a day, because that's your inside scoop. That's your personality, because you're showing what you've eaten in a day. You don't have to do that. It's not really anything to do with business. But people are getting the inside scoop and the personality. And then within that, you're showing your gym wear. You're showing your gym supplements, whatever it is, and people are going, so where did you get those leggings from? Where did you get those supplements from? And it's about organically adding your products into it.
I like to call my unlimited content matrix, and essentially you break your business down into 4 pillars, right? You're welcome. Before I even start, you break your business down into 4 pillars. You say, okay, let's say for example it's Crunches by Susie. She really likes, fashion, right? She really likes hair. And there's another 2. So you break down hair and fashion, and you get their keywords. So you say, okay, fashion, we have models, we have material, we have this, that, and the other. And then for each of those keywords, you'd break that down into the who, what, when, where, how, and why.
What's sustainable happens quickly. Nothing. Like, very few of you can show me an example of something that is sustainable, that is built quickly. I look at a plant. You look at a tree. Look, the biggest tree in the forest here, how long has it been there for? Thousands of years. It's not coincidence. You look at buildings. How long did they build a building? How long does it stay standing for? Look at a baby. If a baby is born too soon, it's at risk of dying. Everything in life, there's not one thing in life here that can happen quickly and is sustainable. So when I tell you the post here for the next 6 months here, that's me using the laws of life and nature and what we see around us to understand here that nothing in life that is built quickly is sustainable.
I love the psychology of it. And I think sometimes with digital marketing, we forget that it's the same thing. It's just using different platforms, and the speed in which the digital platforms allow us to market to our audience compared to traditional offline is just incomparable. It's just crazy fast. And also the accessibility of how many people we can reach. And so it can be quite overwhelming when we think about the bigger picture of digital marketing, but really when it comes down to it, it's about the psychology that we've always known. And that goes right back to, hey, I've got some of these carrots. I've noticed that you haven't got any carrots. What about these? Should we swap some carrots for some of your potatoes? So it's about the psychology of somebody wanting or needing something and then somebody else being able to provide.
We call it edutainment. So it's education and entertainment. And don't be scared by the entertainment word, because entertainment is broad. Anyone can find anything interesting. It doesn't need to be humorous or anything like that. Teach us about this, and you can do that with a hook. So one tip for video content is you need to capture someone's attention in the first 3 to 5 seconds. You need a hook, and that hook it needs to draw in that person. So on TikTok, you can write a cover title on your video. If your service is beneficial in some way, a hook on that cover title could be, this is what really saves me time when I'm ... That's a hook, because now I want to know what saves you time. So this is where services can really play up to, how has this been beneficial for you? Why should you be parting money? How can this change my routine in the best way possible? So that is everything that they need to be pushing.
I'm gonna wait to see my face on the screen, just to make sure that he's actually telling me the truth. Oh, I can see my face now. Good morning, everyone. Or actually, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, good evening, good Christmas, wherever you're watching from. Welcome to another episode of UKBF Talks. Wherever you're watching from, let us know in the chat. Hello TikTok, hello Instagram, hello LinkedIn, hello everyone. Today, I am joined by a special guest. Now, if you recollect, we have had 2 guests so far from TikTok. speaking about and concentrating on all things TikTok Shop. And the first episode consisted of what is TikTok Shop. The second episode consisted of what content we need to be producing on TikTok Shop to be making that money. And in today's episode, we have a special guest who has been there, still there, smashing it, and is going to give us great wisdom and insight on how to succeed on TikTok Shop. So without further ado, and she better make sure she gets me my check for this intro that I'm giving her, I introduce you to Jules.
Hi.
How are you doing? How are you? That's your camera. That's your camera there. I didn't tell you. Well, now you know.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning.
Yeah.
How are you doing today?
I'm really good, thank you. Really good. We've sort of like really just literally got up this morning, got in the car and came here without thinking too much about what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah, no, so. That's good. That's good. We're just gonna flow today. I really appreciate you being here today.
Thank you.
What people won't even know is that we've been sat here for maybe 20 to 30 minutes, and I've already started asking so many questions, and I'm getting so much value for myself. And I was like, we've not even turned the cameras on yet. We've not even gone live. So it's great and incredible to have you here. We're going to be focusing on everything we need to do to be successful on TikTok Shop. So if you've got questions, please get them in the chat. Whilst we've got Jules here, I'm going to try and pull as much value from her before she goes. Right, so make sure you get it into the chat. And her husband Tony is here as well, so they need to give us value today, guys.
We'll try.
They need to give us value today.
Really try.
So yeah, if you've got any questions, do let us know. Without further ado, I always start these topics and these conversations by asking people, who the heck are you, and why should we listen to you today?
Right, okay, you don't have to listen to me, but I might be able to really help you. I'm Jules, and 2 years ago, I started a little side hustle from my dining room, selling a little bit of stationery. So I got the Shopify website, and then I realised it was really hard because I couldn't get any reach. I couldn't find anyone. So we went over to eBay. We opened an eBay shop that some months didn't even cover the cost of the shop, unfortunately. And in the meantime, I got a job for eBay customer services. So I was dealing with escalations and appeals, and I had a lot of upset sellers on the phone every day that felt they were being penalised. So basically my son said, TikTok has now got a shop. You should get it, Mum. And I was like, downloaded TikTok, and I started to get a feel for it with the videos, watching other sellers and then live streams, and that was it. That's just what convinced me to give it a go. Now 2 days ago it was the 1 year anniversary of my first live.
Wow.
And I went live and I showed all my notebooks and I got nothing. And then I tried it about 15 times before the first order dropped in. By then, Tony was nearly going mad because he was at the other end of the room trying to watch TV, and he's going, "You're just repeating yourself." And I'm going, "Yeah, but I've only got 3 seconds for people to see what I've got." And I was really overthinking it, trying so hard. And I just literally got to the point where I thought, this really isn't working. I know there's a key. Everyone's got a key to make it work, and this isn't working for me. So I stopped trying to sound quite posh, and I just literally went on one last live, and I thought, well, this is it. If this doesn't work, then I'm going to admit that I've made a massive mistake. And I literally, one Friday, finished my day job because I worked for civil service. I left eBay, went to the civil service, so I had 2 desks literally next to each other. Finished the day job, went onto the business desk, literally went live, and I got an order. And Tony came in from work and he was really tired. He was driving for a living. He came in and he went, "What's for tea?" And I went, "No, I've got an order.
Wow.
I'm live." And he just went, and this was the 5th of August last year, he just went, "But it's my birthday." So he ended up cooking a frozen pizza because I was live and I got an order. But it was literally that weekend, this was Friday, that weekend I went on with some kids stationery that had been sat in the garage. I set up a deal, 5 for £5, and I went live and I hit the FYP. And all of a sudden there was 400 people in the live, all trying to buy my stationery.
Wow.
And I turned the shop off, Jacob, because
Wow.
I panicked. I was crying because I thought I found it.
Wow.
I found where I needed to be.
Wow.
And that was literally what happened. And that was last August.
Wow.
So, you know, so if we come forward to today, we started shop number 2 on the 6th of October last year, because Tony got ill, so he couldn't do the long distance driving anymore. So he said, you know what, I used to sell bagged sweets at the markets and the boot sales years ago. I'd like to give that a go. So that's what we did. So here we are today.
Wow. If you don't mind me asking, so it sounds like it was at the middle point of last year that you started this journey of TikTok shop, right? And you said it took you 15 attempts, up to 15 attempts to go live before you made your first sale. Before you made your first sale, what was that key that you said that you feel made that difference in the first instance to get that first sale?
I think I was over trying big time, and I was just literally on the point of giving up. You know, when you think I've got nothing to lose, I would just sit down and just go, look, I've got these really lovely notebooks. They're only so much each, you know, and rather than showing them to the camera, I was going, they're really nice, and you know, and I've got a couple of bundles here for kids for stationery that they might like. And literally, I was myself. That's the key. I wasn't trying to talk posh or, you know, or be so professional. I was like, no, I'm Jules, and I love these notebooks. And it was one of this range that actually did it. So,
let me show the camera.
look, you know, they're still in my TikTok shop right now. This one's a bit battered because it's moved a few times. So, you know, we've had moves from the dining room within a month. You couldn't move in my house. I was like stressed. There was a path to the kitchen around packing peanuts and boxes and stock, and I was going live every day. And we were like, this isn't working. So in September, we moved into our first business unit. And then with Flutterby Treats starting, by the way, I'm Flutterby HT. Then when Flutterby Treats started, it didn't work for us. So we moved to a double business unit in the same centre. And then I think about 3 weeks ago, we just moved into what used to be a shop in Lowestoft. And we've converted it, so it's still a shop, but it's an online now. So
hold on one minute. So you've gone from starting in the mid stage of last year to getting into a business unit to now getting your own shop.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on episode 4 of the journey now.
You're on episode 4 of the journey. Yeah. I've not even got into my questions yet.
Sorry.
We're a UKBF are a business. You're a business. This means you're making some money. Can you are you okay to share what you were potentially making back then to what with some of the things that you're doing now, what you're making potentially from
Before TikTok, we just had the website and the eBay shop, and we were barely covering the costs. So we were lucky if it wiped its nose from one month to the next. And we were hit with eBay by lots of, I haven't received it. Yeah, I know you have.
Yeah.
But they were saying, no, the tracking, and this is what I love about TikTok. You don't have that when you use platform shipping. So, and that was a massive thing to me. It was how TikTok treated sellers, because I knew they're not so good. And as soon as I saw, well, hang on, if you use their logistics, you're not paying out for it to get it back. So there was so much that appealed. And yeah, we've gone from the dining room to now number 4. So
Wow.
We're not open retail, but we're set up as a shop.
Yeah.
Because when we go live, it's all what the customer sees behind you.
Yeah.
And, you know, and it just means it's all displayed on shop shelving. So yeah.
Yeah. No, that's really, really good. So my first question to you is, how did you decide to start a TikTok shop, and what motivated you to sell products on the platform?
Well, I don't have a massive amount of website knowledge or SEO, and I really felt that was against me. You know, and I kept tinkering, but it didn't work. Now with TikTok, you know, I just thought I've got nothing to lose. Well, I have, but if I don't try, I'll never know. So that's what pushed me to set up the TikTok shop. I joined in about April. It was still so new, and but I didn't really do much with it because of the day job, and so yeah, it was basically I was getting a bit desperate. I was almost on the point of saying, Tony, we've got a garage full of stationery that I'm never going to be able to sell, and I've made a mistake. Yeah.
So you already had the stationery there, because you were already selling on other channels, other platforms, and basically TikTok shop was like a final resort, basically.
Yeah, it was. I was watching other people on live and going, oh my God, do you know what? I'd buy from them. And it's about people being relatable. And there was some that I thought, no, I don't think you're right for me. You know, as you watch, as a consumer, we're all looking at different things. Well, with my background, I was looking and going, no, I don't think so. That's a little bit overpriced. But do you know what? The next live, I'd be like, God, yeah, I'm going to order one of them. And I was thinking in my head, well, if you do this, then what does everyone else do? It's got to be the same.
Yeah.
So if you go on, you're going to find someone that loves notebooks, hopefully.
Yeah.
And go from there. And it didn't cost. There's no monthly charges.
Okay.
With TikTok, that's what I really paying 30 quid a month for an eBay shop on top of 15% fees. That really, you've got to sell a few notebooks
to ship, to make
absolutely.
a bit of money. Yeah.
So yeah, it was the fact that it was how TikTok treated the sellers, definitely for sure. Yeah. For me.
What challenges have you encountered or faced since setting up your TikTok shop account, and how have you overcome them, like, till now?
Well, I was quite lucky because I got in quite early. It's evolved. It was probably a little bit simpler for my niche for stationery to set up, whereas when Tony started the treats, it was more difficult because they wanted pictures of everything. He had to upload, you know, validations for every single variation of sweet that he sells, whereas mine was quite simple, and it was easier than doing a listing for the other place. Yeah. You know, even the website, it was just so simple. Just make sure the photos are good quality, put them up, add the description. You know, it's the basic, isn't it? Setting up a listing anywhere. So in terms of technical, because I had knowledge and experience of the returns process, the appeals process, the logistics, I did have a head start on that, and I would just go and check. But do you know what? TikTok has got this academy that any seller can go into. There are thousands of articles, policies, videos that literally you can find out how to do anything, but you just need to go in and spend. I used to, when I had a spare hour, I'd go in and just scroll through videos for an hour just to make sure. Even now I go in and I go, oh, do you know what, I'll try that on my next live. Yeah. And it's all there, but you need to look for it.
So TikTok basically gives you the tools that you need to make it a success, but it's about you applying yourself to actually make it work.
Yeah, you're very unlikely to succeed if you're not putting that effort in. We've done so many 19-hour days, I can't tell you. We literally had 2 days off at Christmas. Whereas some other sellers took a month off. You know, everyone's different, but we knew that with the algorithm, it wants to see that you're going live. So we carried on. You know, whether it's a 2-hour live or 6 hours, we are live virtually every day. We may go back tonight and go live, just, you know, just to say hi to everyone. So, so it really is what you put in is what you're going to get out. But make sure you set it up properly and make sure you're within the guidelines, because it really, it is not happy
if you're not doing what it's telling you to do.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all there.
Yeah, I guess that leads me on to the next question is how did you leverage TikTok's features and tools to promote your products effectively?
It was it's the live streams, they're a game changer. It's like being part of, and my brother does call me QV Jew, because, you know, there's a bit of clothing in my shop, there's a bit of stationery, lots of positivity, and I've had this crazy thing where one day I went live and went like this, and someone went, I like that mug, and I went, funny enough, I've got some. I'll list them, and I sold out.
Wow.
I've had it with clothes. This is how I started selling clothes. Oh, I like that top, Jules. And I went, well, funnily enough, I've got a wholesaler. So I went into clothing. It's been so almost influence-like. But I sell things that I like, and my customers know that.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't say to me, oh, I'll give you 10 grand to promote that. If I don't believe in it, I'm not.
So what I'm getting from this is that you being yourself, you being Jules, is what basically capsulates the audience, and then as you engage back with the audience, they then see, oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks good, and it just goes from there.
Absolutely relatable, isn't it? #relatable.
Yeah.
And it's amazing the people that we've met. We've got about 20 moderators. We're called the Flutterby family, and that sounds a bit mad, but it really is.
Wow.
There's all ages, even our 13-year-old granddaughter, she turned 13 in November and became a moderator that day.
Wow.
You know, she mods on our lives, and it's such a family thing for us, and it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Wow,
so
that's amazing.
You're reaching people that you would never reach. I tried doing boot sales last Easter. Not this one just gone, the one before.
Yeah.
And I went 3 times, and I came home and I went, never again.
Wow.
I said, I've got a notebook there that's £18 on the website. The lady asked how much, and I said, well, as we're here today, £10. And she went, I'll give you 3.
Wow.
And I went, right, that's it, I'm going home now.
Wow.
You know, it's brand new. It's not, I'm not here getting rid of cast-offs.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just like so insulted, Jacob.
Wow. So this is basically, I'm not even, TikTok Shop is a game changer. That's the sound, that's the scene, the way it comes across.
It's a life changer.
Yeah.
But you've got to know that it's not perfect. You know, the AI sometimes gets a little bit overzealous. Expectations, really. Be realistic. And I think anyone watching this today, if you're already in business and you've got a head for business, definitely you're right for it. But read the academy, because I do see sellers coming through that don't read it, that don't understand returns processes, maybe distance selling laws. You know, to them it's a shock when a customer wants to return something.
Yeah.
And you're actually going, well, no, it's all in line now with UK law.
Yeah.
It used to be stricter. It used to be that, for returns, they only had 14 days. Now it's had to go to 28 in line with UK law. So it has evolved and it's come in line with the law. I wonder maybe sometimes if, because it's a Chinese company, if it gets scrutinised.
Yeah.
You know, I've put this before, that Zooks can know what the ins and outs of everything you're thinking, but they'd rather that TikTok didn't know what you had for dinner. You know, they're under a lot more scrutiny, so they need to be whiter than white. Yeah. And they are so helpful as well.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. We've got a question here from Shirley. Thank you for your question, Shirley. What are the TikTok Shop charges, please?
Literally, You can open a shop free of charge. Your commission that you pay to the platform is 1.8% for the first 60 days, which is nothing. And after that, it's 5%.
Wow.
So literally all we pay is 5%. So there's no shop fees, there's no setup, there's literally take a picture, load it on the listing and go live.
And even when it comes to the returns and when you're sending something to somebody, do you as a seller, do you have to pay to send a parcel to somebody?
No, because you can do it two ways on TikTok. You can do shipped by seller, which has to be certain services like Royal Mail tracked 24 or 48. They're really specific on that because we've had new sellers come in and not read and send it, second class. And of course they lose the money because in order to get the settlement, you must, the tracking must show as delivered.
Yeah.
That then starts the settlement process. Okay.
Yeah.
So, you can do shipped by seller or platform shipping. Now, TikTok is owned by ByteDance. Can I go into detail here?
Yeah.
They're owned by ByteDance. It's fascinating. Who also own Every.
Okay.
So the platform shipping at the moment is Every, and you can drop off the parcels free of charge, or there's a collection fee if you want them to come and get from your home, maybe.
How much is that?
29p per parcel.
Wow, okay.
Right, so we're on a trial because of Tony being a high volume seller. We're with DPD at the moment, and that is a game changer. When that rolls out, literally parcels that were picked up at 4:00 yesterday are being delivered right now.
Wow.
So, and that literally the customer covers the shipping,
yeah.
but TikTok is really generous with subsidies. So sometimes they'll pay £1.
Yeah.
So, but we as sellers, we don't touch the shipping.
Yeah.
In that sense.
Shirley, I think Shirley is a media savvy. She just said that. Thank you for that, Jules. Jules' sound needs to turn up a bit. Yeah, it's okay.
I was trying not to shout. I'm used to being on live stream in the shop and shouting. Nice to meet you though, Shirley. And if anyone's got any questions after, you can contact me.
Yes.
You're going to link me in, aren't
Yes,
you?
yes.
But my TikTok shop is Flutterby HT,
Yeah.
which stood for Flutterby Happy Treasures in the early days.
Okay.
It became HT, and now even the company registration is Flutterby HT.
Yeah.
So, and the other side of the business is Flutterby Treats.
Yeah.
I designed the logos and I'm really proud of them, Jacob. So if anyone wants to get in touch, I'd love a follow, to be honest. I don't beg for follows very often, but I'm almost at 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
So that would be fantastic.
Yeah, that's good.
from today.
Go and follow. Go and follow. All right. Thank you, Shirley. So my next question is, can you share some strategies or techniques that you have that have helped you gain traction and increase sales on TikTok? So what are some of the things that you're doing or you did that's bringing that money in, that's getting you sales consistently when you're sleeping?
When we're sleeping, it's the videos, the content you put up. I will tell you now that we are not the best at the content, and we'll literally, on Monday I was like, right, I'll do 3 videos for you, because we're not focused on the content. We go live every day. That is the major part for us. But with good content, it's outweighs each other. You can do both. You can just do videos only. You don't need to go live. But as it goes, most of our income is generated from live streams. So we go live every afternoon with sweets, and people drop by to say hi. Now to generate, we introduce new products, if not usually something every week, but some weeks there'll be like 3 new products. And Tony's always really cautious when he buys the new things. He doesn't overbuy, just in case, because, and we're guaranteed more or less to sell out of anything that we put on. I'm trying to think, sugar-free sweets. Monday, I made a video on the sugar-free sweets, and literally by yesterday, the
It's all
shelf
gone.
was empty, all gone, and we're kicking ourselves, but it's hours in a day. We need a content manager really to come in and just shoot videos all day long, because it's proof that it works. But then I get bogged down with admin and running 2 shops. I do the live streams, although Tony can do them on his own. In the early days, he was like, "No, I ain't doing it. I ain't going in front of the camera," and he can run a live now and
can hold his
host.
own. Yeah.
But he'll say to me after, "I didn't hold the room," and
Yeah.
I'm like, "Tony, what have we become?
Yeah.
That we all this technical speak now,
Yeah.
you know, that we didn't know a year ago."
Yeah.
But do you know what? If you don't try, you will never ever know.
Yeah, there's something that we do on the webinars called the persona game, and what the persona game is that I will. Oh, someone said they're going to give you a follow.
Thank you.
I give you a scenario, and you basically tell me what I should do in that scenario.
Okay.
So let's say I'm somebody that sells flowers, for example, or headbands, for example. And I am I've set up my TikTok shop. I have got loads of product, and my name is Jacob the flower headband person. Such a strange name.
Catchy.
Jacob the flower headband person, right? What should I be doing? So I've set up my shop. What's the first step? What's your first step for me as a piece of advice?
I think make sure that when you put your products on that you're happy with the listings.
Okay.
Have a look as well, because I tend to upload on the PC, but I have a look on the phone as well and just think, is that picture right? Is that title catchy?
Okay.
Make sure that you're happy with it, and then make a video.
Okay.
Make a video, because with other platforms you'll be making a video and possibly paying to get some reach with it.
Yeah.
With TikTok, it's going out there free of charge.
Yeah.
Literally, and coming back to you. Do a shoppable video, link your product and put it out there. And this is where I'm saying it now, I'm going to go back and make 5 videos on each shop, because I know that it's hours in a day, and it's no excuse, because it does make you income.
Yeah. So how many times do I need to go live? You're saying 5 times. So as someone that's firstly starting off, is once enough? Is twice enough? Is 100 times enough? Because it took you 15 times before you went. How many times does someone starting off need to go live?
Until they get the first order, because once you get, it could be the first live, you might get 50 orders. When you start TikTok Shop, you have a limit. You're in probation, 50 orders.
Gosh, probation.
Do you know what happens when that happened to Flutterby Treats? We opened the Thursday, the following Saturday, we got to the 50 orders in the Saturday evening. And as a seller, you watch your products. It closes your shop for you.
Wow.
It puts everything out of stock and it goes down. It's like, you know, the boards at the airport.
Yeah.
That's what happens.
Wow.
That is the best feeling.
Wow.
But also, just keep going live, because someone out there is going to see your flowers and your headband and go, oh, I want that.
Yeah.
But the algorithms might not find them straight away.
Yeah.
But if you keep going, once one person comes on and goes, hi, oh, they look really nice.
Yeah.
Have you got them in blue?
Yeah.
Then the algorithm's going to go, well, there's a bit of interest there, isn't there?
Yeah.
So it's all about
Persistence.
Yeah, absolutely. It's about not giving up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, be happy with what you've done. Join those lark groups. There's so much I can't normally say on the live because of keywords, but, you know, join the lark groups.
What group, sorry?
There's Lark. It's a
Lark.
messaging app, and
Okay.
it's where all the TikTok staff are.
Okay.
So if you've got any questions or queries, pop them on there.
Is that within the platform?
No, that's outside of TikTok, but
Okay.
it's also owned by ByteDance.
Okay.
So it's operated by them. So in there, you've got expert merchants, which I was really honoured to be asked to be one of the first last year.
Yeah.
So as well as running the 2 shops, I help new sellers and build a circle within Lark. There'll be maybe 10 sellers added the day that you are. Chat to them, even doesn't matter what their niche is.
Yeah.
Chat to them and go and support each other when you go live. guys, I'm going live for the first time and I'm really nervous. That will guarantee that other sellers come in and go, oh, you're doing great. They'll send you the likes. They'll go, hi, how are you?
Yeah.
You know, they'll ask questions, and it all helps. And get your family and friends to support you as well. Especially to begin with. I didn't, and there was no one watching me other than Tony at the other end of the room. And it was crazy. I'm live on my TikTok now as well. Is it busy, or is there 3 people?
43.
Oh wow! Hi everyone. Yeah, I'm doing what I do for a living now, which is really strange, Jacob. What do you do for a living? And depending on who it is, I either go director or TikToker. That's what I've become. I'm 52. Look at it.
That's actually great. So you said make sure that so for Jacob, the flower band person,
Yep.
make sure that my product listing titles are catchy, pictures are good.
Yeah.
Make sure that I go live as often as possible.
Make a shoppable video.
Yeah.
Literally, there's a thing whereby if you put out a video, a TikTok, 10 minutes before you go live, that video is going whoosh. And when you go live, your profile will light up red. So you get a little bit of an extra nudge there.
Yeah.
As people that maybe haven't seen you before, they'll go, oh, he's live.
So that's a cheeky little hack.
Pop on.
So
yeah.
so put like a trailer.
10 minutes,
a
yeah.
10 minutes before you go live.
Yeah.
Put a cheeky little about to do this, and then whilst people are watching that, they'll see a little
They'll go, oh, he's
highlight.
live.
Okay. That's a nice little hack. Before we carry on, I've got a question here from. Sorry if I butcher your name, Linen Ideas. Do you use Promote Live?
Right, we did personally. It
I saw
didn't
Tony's
really,
face there.
Yeah, it didn't really work for us. It seemed to upset our personal algorithm.
Okay.
And we ended up with less viewers.
Okay.
So if you get promote coupons, my advice is always promote a video. And that's not official, but for us, that's what's worked.
Yeah.
Not promoting the live stream, because you get all built up, you set the event and you're going live at 2:00 on Saturday, and that can be really make you feel a little bit set back. So if you've got a coupon, promote a video, set your event, because that will go out on every video that you've ever made. Anyone that looks at it, it will go, oh, they're live on Saturday at 2.
Yeah.
So these are all free. There's nothing you need to do about this.
Yeah.
It pops up once you've created the live event.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do.
I remember Sia saying that once someone sets up their TikTok shop, there are certain things. There's like objectives, like fun objectives, missions
Yep.
that you have to accomplish.
Yes.
And by you accomplishing those missions, you get these tokens, these coupons that you can apply to your shop. To either it gives somebody a percentage off an order,
right.
or it gives you the ability to boost or promote something.
Yeah.
So is there anything that you want to share into that's how that's helped you in your journey?
Yeah, what I would recommend is don't rush through them, because I did. I had 500 vouchers there and they all expired on virtually the same day.
500?
Virtually the same day.
Oh my gosh.
But I didn't pace myself.
Okay.
So one will say, go live 3 times and here's £53 off 15 vouchers, for example. Do that before you move to the next one, because you paced yourself with Flutterby treats and they lasted so much longer. I wasted, because I'm very target driven. I was like, right, I can do that today and that one.
Yeah.
No, make them last. And, as you're building your traction, if customers see they've got a shipping voucher or money off coupon, they will buy, because they're saving a few quid.
Yeah. How important can that be for someone that's starting up in TikTok shop?
It's absolutely brilliant because it picks you up as well. It's, you know, it gives you that little bit of confidence, and you can say on the live stream as well, you can remind your customers, I've got vouchers, I've got coupons, make sure you claim them before you buy. And, you know, you can also, as a seller, add a discount on top.
Okay.
I do flash sales. I'm terrible. I get to Friday and I go, right, let's have a flash sale. And Tony will be like, come on, Jude, you don't need to this week. And I go, yeah, I do. I'll do some mugs, you know, or whatever.
She's a nice person.
So I do. I love it. But I have a very moral thing about this children's stationery. I could have put the prices up, and I should have, but I haven't this year because I know I'm going to sell a lot of it. But I also have this moral thing that every child that goes back to school in September should have a pen and a pencil, and I'm keeping it as affordable as I can.
Yeah.
And I need to put a video out, don't I, really, saying that. So I'm here advising you all what to do.
She's not doing it herself.
Shall we talk about the desk planners that I was telling everyone? They're great. They'll change your life. And I was in chaos, and I started using one, and I was like, it's changed my life.
That's really. So we've got another question here from Lynn and Ideas. It says, can you talk anything about paid campaigns? Can you share anything about?
I can. We've tried them on both shops. With the paid campaigns, there's a lot of help and assistance you can get. I don't know. Your one, the sweets one, wasn't massively successful, but my stationery one was okay. But it's the daily budget. I think you've got to be at a level and be comfortable that that's from your marketing budget to go out. We're very much still at the stage where we don't feel comfortable to push that, because they reckon it takes about 10 days for the system to push you out to the right people. So it's going to take 10 days for the ad campaign to settle. They are brilliant at helping you set it up. And once again, you can go from your videos. So if you've got a video that's done really well and you think people will like that, then put it out. Put it into a paid campaign. Go through the ads manager. It takes a little bit to set up, but they're really helpful.
Yeah.
So they will help you do it. And there are some people that are doing amazingly with it. So it's definitely worth a look. But I think it depends on your niche and how big is your following. You know, if you've got the budget there and you've got a smaller following, definitely give it a go.
Yeah.
So, I'm looking at it from the point of view that maybe a lot of people watching today have established businesses, that this is going to become another income stream.
Yeah.
Whereas from my point of TikTok, we see a lot of people coming in that haven't run a business before, that are definitely held back because they get a shock when they get a return request, or they panic, or a bad review. Now, a bad review you can take two ways. You can either shout and scream, get upset. I always sleep for a night on a bad review. I don't respond. Sometimes they can qualify for removal, but at other times it's how you respond to a bad review that will let your customers know that A, you're not riddled with them, and B, you can add to it to let future customers know that it was a one-off, or it's a rare occurrence. Maybe the courier lost it or damaged it. People take it so personally, but actually, if you have a look at Argos on eBay, do you think they've got 100%?
No.
So it's nothing in life is 100%.
Yeah.
I always say to people, please don't panic.
Yeah.
But I'm not. No. That does not matter.
Yeah.
It's how you respond to it can get you customers in the future. Use it as a marketing tool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, on this occasion you did not accept the partial refund, or you can show that you went
above and beyond.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I hope
told
that
you I was
answered.
going to talk.
No, it's good. It's good.
Sorry,
That's what
guys.
we want. That's what we want. Have you noticed any specific content, any specific types of content or themes that resonate particularly with the TikTok audience?
There is a feature for sellers where you can go back to your live highlights. You can post that out as a video.
Okay.
Now, we've done that a few times because we've had some really funny moments and our audience have absolutely loved it. So we've then put it out there. From a live stream where we've misheard each other. We do this banter thing, and it really is just us. But the customers and the watchers seem to love it, that we are so real.
Yeah.
I'll go, don't get narky with me, Tone, and he'll go, steady on, Joe.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just, we're so normal on there.
Yeah.
So, you know, if there's a funny moment, I'll push that out as a TikTok like down the line.
Yeah.
Because for those that missed it, really.
Yeah.
But also, people then know what to expect when they come into a live. But I think I don't tend to do a massive amount about our life or anything. Our business TikToks are mostly product focused.
Yeah, product focused. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically utilizing the highlight snippets that TikTok produces for you and pushing it out there.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
It's like another string. It's like a violin bow. There's so many strings on it, and the more you can use, wow, you're going straight up there.
Yeah.
We're not the only ones whose lives have changed. We've got friends who also own 2 shops. We've got friends who own 1, who have literally, it's changed. And this is a hashtag I use, TikTok changed our life.
Wow.
Because it really did, but it's there for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got a question here from Alfonso. Hello, Alfonso.
Hi.
I don't know why I'm saying your name like that, Alfonso. I don't have any inventory yet.
Mm-hmm.
Could the TikTok shop work using drop shipping too?
Drop shipping is not permitted at all.
Okay.
No,
I even heard Tony say no there.
no, it comes up quite often.
Yeah.
Basically, there is some international shipping allowed into the UK via TikTok, but that is from a few trusted Chinese sellers who have proven themselves over the last 5 years in China. So, but as a rule, drop shipping is not allowed. It's not permitted.
Yeah.
And it is UK shipping only.
Yeah.
At the moment, although
Yeah.
we have been assured they are trialling international shipping,
Yeah.
which is great because we've got loads of American followers waiting. I'm going to sell out the day that orange basket appears for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What solution or could you give someone like Alfonso if we can't do drop shipping? Is there anything?
Alfonso, maybe try and visit a local wholesaler. What I would do first of all, get on TikTok as a user, research it, go through it, learn it, and have a look, see what's selling, see what the latest trends are. You might be able to get away in for a local wholesaler, even if, for example, should we say pairs of socks?
Yeah.
You can get 100 pairs of socks there, you can go live with them, you can list them, you can make videos showing how great they are. It can literally be anything. I started with notebooks, you know. So
Yeah. So visiting experimenting with a local wholesaler, or may not even have to be local, but a wholesaler within the region which is allowed.
Yeah. But you must hold the stock.
Yeah.
And it must ship from your warehouse to the customer, and they are quite strict on that because you know, if it changes in the future they'll let us all know, but at the moment there's such a nice personal thing to TikTok shop where it's not all drop shipping, where it's coming out from the sellers, you know, it is that personal touch. So it's not a bad thing, not at all.
Yeah. By the way, just going to use this chance for you to plug your channels again, because you've got a milestone to hit. Tony's got a milestone to hit.
We have.
So do you want to tell everyone that's watching
to get some more new followers, please?
Yep.
I am Flutterby HT, and I'm live on TikTok on there at the moment with this. And Tony is Flutterby Treats. Now, his logo's got pink writing and mine's got purple. We're all part of the Flutterby family. So, yeah, and I've got a personal account as well. That's Jules of Flutterby HT. But I spend my evenings going through all my friends that are sellers, and it's a massive community. So definitely sign up, definitely have a look into it, and you find your people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
definitely.
That's good. Gosh, the questions are coming in. Can I carry on, guys, with my questions?
Sorry.
Shirley says she's followed you as well.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you.
So, do you know what? Before I carry on my questions, I'll read your questions. All right. So, do you have any success with selling higher priced ticket items, or do you think it's a value market?
Right.
It's a very good question.
Yeah, I think sometimes sellers panic if they have a quiet couple of days and they drop prices. I've been guilty in the past. But you know what? Just make sure it's quality and value for money. Value for money will sell. Now, we have pushed up our minimum order average by simply introducing things like gift boxes. Whereas instead of selling 1 bar of fudge, we sell 7 in a gift box. And there's clever little bundles. People love bundles. So put a bundle together, let them save a bit of money. It's less hassle for you and it's straight out the door.
Straight out, yeah. Yes. These are just very practical things that people can do.
I really hope this is helping. I'm enjoying it.
Well, I think it is by the level of questions that are coming through. Another question here. Come on, guys. I need to, get my questions in. From Shirley again, can TikTok connect to your website, or do you have to upload products separately? I think even I can answer this, Shirley.
Right, let me tell you, Shirley. There at the moment it can't go direct, but there are third-party paid apps such as Aftership and Automisely, which that does have a free plan on it, but depends on your sales as to how much. Now, we have mostly been TikTok shop only. We haven't concentrated on our website, so that's really naughty. I deserve a bit of a tap on the wrist.
I'll let Tony do that.
We are going to. We are going to, we need to start building on, rather than all the eggs in one basket, look at all the income streams.
Yeah.
I've got friends who have said that actually the Aftership is brilliant, because if there's a functionality that you need and you can't quite get to it with the app, contact their customer services and they're brilliant. They'll work with you to make it happen. So it's definitely worth syncing. And also, Shirley, if you do that, you won't have to list all those products.
Yeah.
Click the button and there's an auto.
Yeah. Amanda, when Amanda came in, that was a question that I asked her. If someone's got, let's say, 1,000 products on Shopify or WooCommerce, for example, how do they get it from here? I didn't have to do it individually. And she said, no, it's a straightforward sync process. If you literally go through the step-by-step stage of TikTok Shop, which is easy, there will be an option there to sync those things in.
It's a pathway when you sign up and it goes green and lets you move on. You're doing things on day one, such as even setting up your bank details for the payments, because there is this probation thing that I mentioned before. Can I go into it now?
Yeah, of course.
You're on probation for the first 500 orders and 60 days after you start. Now, this is why customer confidence in TikTok is so high, because there are no scammers. Yeah. Because they won't hang around for that. Yeah. As a result of that, you can apply for early probation, early graduation. To be honest, so 60 days, you have got that 50 order a day limit. And also, it's your settlement period. To begin with, it counts. This is what I say about the tracking. It's date of delivery plus 14. Then it takes a few more days to process. So weekends aren't counted in the processing. So it can take up to 3 weeks in the beginning. Maybe as an existing business owner, you'll know that most business terms are 30 days. So that's not so bad. For first-time sellers, it can be a bit of a shock that they have to wait 3 weeks. However, once the money starts dropping in, it drops in regularly. Yeah. So there is that. Once you've passed probation, you then go to date delivered plus 2. So it then processes. We get ours in about a week, just about. So there is that to bear in mind. But it's, when you sign up to eBay, they say it can take up to 75 days to get your first payment. They don't put that to everyone, but if they think there's any risk, they're going to hang on to it. Yeah. So it's worth staying the course. It's proven. Are you
Yeah.
up for this, or are you genuine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if there's anyone new watching here, from my perspective,
Yes.
that probation period can be great because I've never actually sold products on TikTok Shop before.
Yes.
But I can see it being a good training and trial period to experiment, try things out, and coupled with the expertise of someone like Jules, you'll be able to like navigate that process well. Like you just said, if you've got the coupons and the promo codes and all those stuff that also I'm assuming come within that period as well.
Yes.
Knowing what to do with those when they come, right? So
And
it's a great.
all explained. It's basically it's a way of getting you to do the basics. It's like training without realising you're doing it.
Yes.
They will say, well, do this, list a product, or whatever, and you'll get a reward. Well, that's it. You've listed a product, so that's another tick off the list.
Yeah.
So, but they are so. There is so much there for sellers that other platforms don't provide. We get account managers now to begin with. Join the LARC group, get your Kickstarter account manager. If you've got any issues, violations or anything, just you can shout for help. There's the expert merchants. I think there's about 8 of us in the main Kickstarter now. But there's always someone. There's a Facebook group for UK sellers. There's so many avenues, so much help that other platforms don't give.
Yeah.
They just go sign up here, list.
Yeah.
I tried Amazon, I lasted 2 days. I don't think I even got a product listed.
Wow.
That was so difficult.
Wow. But it's straightforward on
Yeah,
TikTok.
absolutely. It's all there.
That's really good to hear. I've got another question here from. It says, "Thank you for the info. Is it possible to sell digital products?"
There's no DDGs yet. It must be a physical product. So no services and no DDGs. But I'm hopeful that it will come because I've designed some business accounting sheets and templates.
Yeah.
So, and for personal as well. Because
Yeah.
people kept asking and I was like, I can do this.
Yeah.
So I've designed them. So at the moment I physically send them out, but it would be nice to be able to send an email.
Yeah.
You can set it up, can't you? That it will go automatically.
When I asked Amanda this question because a lot of people within UKBF have service-based businesses.
Of course.
Right. So I asked this question, and what Amanda said was that it's something that they're working on. It's something that TikTok Shop are working on to bring to be able to onboard business owners who sell services.
Absolutely, and I believe they will because when we went to TikTok in London on the 1st of December, I think they had 260,000 registered sellers.
Yeah.
This is going to be, someone said the other day, possibly Amazon are finding it a bit of a potential threat because it's so big. The potential is massive, and I don't go to shops anymore. I buy it on TikTok and it arrives 2 days later.
Yeah.
So the future is, how big do you want it to be?
Yeah.
So I would get in there now. It's still early.
Yeah.
In the sweets market, there's lots of new sweet sellers, but our customers still come back to us because they say, Tony and Jules, whatever, we do giveaways once a week. There's so many features now that TikTok are listening to sellers and putting in. They've got an official giveaway tool because that was a bit of a grey area regarding gambling.
Yeah.
Risk. People were doing giveaways and saying you must have ordered. Well, that's financial then.
Yeah.
Whereas now we do TikTok giveaways we go for likes on our live on a Saturday, Super Saturday. Every 100,000 likes, we give away a tub of sweets. And our record is 1.2 million likes.
Wow.
It's all there. Just utilise what's there and don't try and circumnavigate because there's no point. It's all there. If there's a feature you'd really like to see, send it through. Because we had 5 of the top managers came to see us in February. They were supposed to be at ours for, I think, an hour. They were there 3 hours.
Wow.
And, saying, well, does this work for you?
Yeah.
Showing us new features and watching how we did it.
Yeah.
They are so they will listen to you.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Back to my questions now.
Sorry.
How do you balance creating engaging content with showcasing your products effectively in your TikTok videos?
This is the beauty of TikTok. You can have an agency that will do it all for you. There are TikTok partners, but you can also get your phone, take a picture, or take a 15-second video and put that up. That's the beauty of it. We can all do it, Jacob, without having all the kit and the setup.
Yeah.
I have got a light box, but I've not used it for ages. I've got such good light in the new shop. Point and click, and there you go.
Yeah. So you don't. It's just a case of. Do you have to? Obviously, people might go to your profile page to look at other stuff. Do you necessarily have to have engaging content of you doing something, a day in a life or something like that, or can you just have your product just?
I've never yet done a day in the life video. I know they're really popular. It's time, but when they go on mine, most of my videos are product based, and when I put a little cover on them.
Yeah.
So like the ones I did on Monday were sugar-free sweets, postable fudge. It's titles that capture the interest.
Yeah.
And then they'll click on. So.
Yeah.
But I'm really looking forward to one of the next questions, because oh my goodness me.
Okay. What role does engagement and interaction with your TikTok followers play in driving sales for your shop?
It is everything. We still make sales off live, and it's brilliant. It's lovely waking up to orders on your phone. It's the best feeling ever.
Imagine.
But the interaction on a live, I think even if we didn't need to do them, we still would, because it's like Tony will say, you're going really slow, and I'll go, yeah, but I'm chatting to my mates in my phone. It's just that interaction.
Yeah. Absolutely
Brilliant, first class. And I know not everyone runs their lives the way we do, but we found that's what works for us.
Yeah.
We are Tony and Jules. Tony is very reluctant in front of the camera, but now he will go and say hi everyone, and when we've got no orders, he'll chat, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah. So interaction is very, very important.
Absolutely. And
people buy from people.
Yeah.
It's very
Definitely.
much that.
Yeah.
And stay humble. Don't get ideas that you're better than you are, because actually you are good enough. But we constantly, every time we get an order, we're like, thank you, because that noise does psychologically.
I've heard that noise before. Ding!
Oh, yeah, no, that's Shopify.
Order.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Tony's famous for that.
Okay.
He sounds like the Speaker of the House of Commons. Every time his phone beeps, he's like, order.
Yeah.
And now all the mods and a lot of the followers type in the comments, order.
Wow.
So it's
I like
just,
that.
yeah,
I like that. That's
very unique. Others
like
have
Twitch.
bells.
Yeah.
Others are really, really refined with their bells. But there's Tony shouting, order.
I like that. Do you know what? If I start my shop,
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing that, but I will
Come
reference.
watch.
No, I will. I know.
Hello.
That. Yeah, no, that's really, really good. Is there anything else that you want to add to that?
No, I think it's all about interaction, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the whole point of it. The
Yeah.
videos that go up are great.
It makes it fun. It makes it entertaining.
Makes it human
makes
as
it-
well.
Yeah.
Because when someone buys from us, they're not supporting a big corporation.
Yeah.
They're supporting us with our dream.
Yeah.
And this is what I say to them every day. If no one's told you today, you are absolutely amazing, and I'm going to be the first to tell you, because you guys and TikTok changed our life.
Wow.
Honestly, Jacob, upside down and then some more.
Yeah.
This was, and the guys, I've still got guys that follow from the day that I hit that FYP, and they've stuck with me all the way, and they know how much every single order means.
Yeah.
It's life changing.
Yeah. Well, I can tell from what I can
I'm
tell from
so
your eyes.
passionate
I can
about
tell
it,
from the way you're
honestly.
speaking.
And it's there for everyone. Just
Yeah.
it's not. Don't expect it to happen straight away. Don't expect to go viral. Some people do, but not everybody does.
Yeah.
Very few. So, but build it. Have the fun in building it.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Some more questions are coming through, but I need, conscious of time, I need to get through my questions.
I am waiting for one of my mods to pop up. Every time you say there's a question, I'm waiting for Jam. Sorry? Oh,
Where's it being broadcast?
UKBF.
YouTube. You can, Gemma, you want to show them?
Don't tell them.
How do you handle your customer inquiries, your feedback and support through TikTok's messaging or comment features?
It's really good. And do you know what? If there's any negativity, we were talking about this morning, if there's a really negative comment, we'll delete it.
Yeah.
Because life's too short. If there's a query comes through or an unhappy customer, you do have to bite the bullet that you can't tell everyone what they want to hear all the time. So Tony's banned from doing real customer services. He can deal with the initial inquiries, and the guys on my TikTok know this. He's not allowed to do customer services because he's
Apparently I'm too honest.
no. If it's, it's how you say things to customers, isn't it? I'm afraid we have to wait the 10 days until we know for sure your order is lost. I am so sorry about this, but TikTok are investigating it. I can do that, and Tony will go, I've opened a case and we'll let you know. Yeah. Whereas I just, let's put a bit of humanity into it. I always put myself in the customer's shoes. I try to anyway. Sometimes I fail, but you can't please all the people all the time, and you are never going to be everybody's cup of tea. But do you know what? You'll find your people there. Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Have you collaborated with influencers or other TikTok creators to promote your shop? If so, how do those collaborations impact your business? Oh my goodness! Sit back, Jacob. Are you ready for this? She said, "Sit back." Well. What happened was there was an incentive on the Growth Centre to set up an open plan on affiliate marketing, which is an open plan that anyone can link your products if they've got a creator account. Yeah. Okay, we did that. We set it stupidly low at 1%. Yeah. We buy freeze-dried sweets from another local company to us, and somebody, a guy with a massive following, bought some freeze-dried sweets. Not only that, he made a video and he linked our products, and we couldn't work out why 3 days in a row Tony had to go and restock freeze-dried because it was selling out faster than we could get it. Okay, and then we realised, because when they link your product, it doesn't tell you. You need to go in and look at your analytics to see where the sales are coming from. Wow. Well, it turned out this lovely guy, and hi if you're watching, Gaz, he'd made a video, and today nearly 1.5 million people have seen it. Wow. We had to slow down on the freeze dry because we found it was one of those things where, because we're not doing it ourselves, our profit was so low that we then we've literally had to put the prices up on it because it was so time consuming. It was taking us away from being a sweets business to being all about the freeze dried, and there's plenty of people doing that. So we got in touch with the guy again in May, and another influencer who has been on my journey with me basically, and we sent them both a gift box of nougat nugget. Yes. Oh my God! Honestly, the other Saturday I went for a lay down because we go back to work on a Saturday evening and go live. Your mods are in the chat. And I thought they might be. And best mods on TikTok #. And I got up and Tony went, there's loads of nougat boxes gone, and I went, that'll be Jess, positive Jess. She's got over 250,000 followers. She literally made a lovely video. Now, because those two have really put themselves out, we've given them a targeted plan. It works. Yeah. It works, Jacob. It works without you knowing. If you set up an open plan and you've got the right products, have a look at your sales, analyse where your sales are coming from. Yeah. Sorry, not you personally. Yeah. Analyse and you tell me. Yeah. You'll know. Then have a look for your product card, see where it's coming from. If it's coming from videos, it might not be yours, but it's all there. The analytics have got so good on TikTok. So just to break that down, we're speaking here about, because something that Amanda and Sia, and I was blown away by this, that there are the TikTok influencers, but I think they call them creators. The creators who have big accounts or they have an audience. Some of these may have, you might have
an aligned goal in terms of the audience that they've got, an audience that you can sell to, or they've got an audience that might want your product. If one of them were to, you can build a relationship with them.
You can send a sample even.
Send a sample to them.
These guys didn't ask for samples,
Yeah.
but we sent out the nougat boxes but firstly to say thank you to Gaz, and
Yeah.
we said, look, we've managed to put 10% on for you. If
Yeah.
you want to make a video, that's fine.
Yeah.
We did the same with Jess, and wow, literally thousands of slabs of nougat. Now, last weekend it happened again. People were buying 15 slabs of nougat in one order.
Yeah.
Gaz had made another one,
Wow.
another video, without asking. These people are normal as you and me.
Yeah.
There's no airs or graces, but he's gone, this peppermint nougat is lovely.
Yeah.
And literally, it's happened again.
Yeah. So how much? So for someone going back to Jacob's headband flower person.
Yes, flower headband, I think.
Yeah. Jacob's flower headband person. How much do I have to pay somebody? What sort of commission? Does that person set that commission? Is there a contract length? What's that process like?
It's literally turn it on, turn it off in the affiliate set marketplace. They can remove the video at any time as well.
Yeah.
You build. We've done it this way. We didn't go out looking. They virtually came to us, those two. They're both amazing people. And I don't think Gaz even did it for the money, because he wouldn't offer them 1%. But by putting that on there, at stupidly 1%, it brought him towards us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can go out there and look. You can approach any creator. Yeah, we don't call them influencers.
Yeah.
Any creator you like.
Yeah.
And speak to them.
Yeah. And these, how do people find these creators? So I've come onto TikTok. Where do I find
There's a
these creators?
marketplace.
Creator
Literally,
marketplace. Yeah.
from your seller centre, there's an affiliate centre as well.
Yeah.
You can go in there. You can look for them. A lot of people do it the other way. They search for the hashtags for the niche,
Yeah.
especially if it is quite a niche product.
Yeah.
Find the creators and then message them.
Yeah.
Because or find them on the main under hashtags or whatever, and then go into the creator marketplace and find them and message them, offer them something. But bear in mind, any time you see an influencer pushing a product, they might be doing it out of the kindness of their heart.
Yeah.
They're not all on 50%. They're not push.
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
We've got so many questions coming through.
Sorry.
At the moment. Before I get to my last question for you, let me go through some of the questions that are coming through. Maria says she loves the idea about the bundles. By the way, she was the one that gave the question about the high ticket prices.
You can bump up. There's really easy ways, Maria. Please follow me. I'll follow everyone back after the live.
Yeah.
And any questions, just fire them through. There is a referral program, so if anyone wants to sign up, we can both get rewards from TikTok for it, and it's great.
Someone's asking, Shirley's asking again, did you try lives on Facebook, and if so, how did they compare?
No, I never did, and I'll tell you why. Years ago, I did a bit of MLM, selling cosmetics, and Facebook got the hump with one of my posts and they made me send off my ID just as I was setting up Flutterby.
Yeah.
Literally, I sent it off. I didn't think any more about it. And it was only a month later when I went back into it to look that it turned out that they'd banned me, and because it had gone over 30 days, it had gone to a permanent ban. So, which meant because I'm a fake person, you know what it is? Jules on Facebook, Julia on my passport. I didn't think. I was so busy setting up.
Okay.
I literally, and there's absolutely no right of appeal.
Yeah.
And they said to me, do not make a new account because we will ban you.
Wow.
So I was like, right, okay, if you don't want my money,
Facebook, if you're watching,
Meta,
I like
your
you,
loss.
but you lost a good one.
But it's
I
Insta
like you,
as
though.
well. You know,
Well, that's true. That is true.
Honestly,
That
I
is
probably
true.
would have spent hundreds in marketing,
Yeah.
in getting some sort of reach.
Yeah.
But actually, they did me a favour because now look
Yeah.
where we are.
Yeah. No, that's really.
Some things are meant to be, and that was the way.
Got a question here from Mandy. Thanks for waiting for the question to be asked or answered, Mandy. Mandy says, "Hi, what are your moderators like?" And somebody says, Rebecca said, "What do the moderators do to help you with your business?"
The moderators are brilliant. If there's 200 people in the room asking questions, and I'm packing a sweets order, for example, they will answer what they can. They can pin products. They can also block and mute and report trolls, because unfortunately we do get hit. We're a sweet shop. All the sweet shops seem to get inordinately hit by bored youngsters, shall we say?
Yeah.
You know, I've got no proof of any of that, but there might be grown adults, but yeah, we do get targeted a little bit. They can be really unkind, and it can be really upsetting. What we've learned, we were trolled really badly on Monday night. I cried on the live. I was so angry. When I get angry, I cry, and I was there. So we actually turned off the comments, and I had a load of orders to pack that people had been waiting ages. We got trolled. It all went. So I was like, right, turn the comments off. And that feature is the best thing. We still had the same amount of people in the room. We had so many messages of support. For every one bad egg, there's 100 lovely people. So that is a really useful feature. If that ever happens again, we will turn the comments off, because that way we're not having to look at any nastiness or constantly bringing it up.
Yeah.
It's like, move on. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's really good. That's really good.
The moderators are the best, thank you, Mand. Is that Mandy in Blackpool? Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I've got a question here. When did you start your TikTok live from Tyler's Treat? So, yeah, when did you start your TikTok lives from? This is from someone called Tyler's Treats. Yeah.
Hi, Tyler. I speak to Tyler quite regularly.
Okay.
It's just gone the anniversary of my first live. I think Monday it came up as a memory because it was a Sunday night.
Yeah.
So that's your year.
Yeah.
For your first live.
Okay. Let me fire off my last question before I ask you for your top tips. So, looking back at your TikTok shop experience, what are the most valuable lessons you have learned, and what advice would you give to someone starting their own TikTok shop?
I would say stay real, stay genuine. And as Tony said, people buy from people. Just be you. Honestly, you really are good enough. And if you end up being a chatty live host like we are, or maybe you want to be product focused, that's fine. But keep trying to find your audience, because they're there. But it's just until the system knows who to show your live to.
You need to keep trying.
Yeah, hashtags, they're brilliant.
Can you touch more on that? So when I've gone live, what should I say to go live? What should I put in terms of like the description, and then what hashtag should I use? So using Jacob's really Headbands Flower as an example.
Hashtag FYP for you page. Sometimes that can be overused, and there is a theory that sometimes if you don't use it, you're going to get just as good a reach, maybe more. Also hashtag UK.
Okay.
Because it's global.
Okay.
But you want your customers, you'd like your customers and your viewers to come from the UK, because they're the ones that can buy from your shop.
Okay.
There is also, when you're doing coupons, the standard thing is all on when you're choosing your audience. Always change that, because the first category is 13 to 17. Unfortunately, those lovely people can't buy. So just go in and change that one to 18 and above. That way you're not paying for it to go out and the wrong people see it. So just keep going, be proud of what you've done. Your branding is important. I think one of our most important things is possibly that people have got used to is how chaotic we are. Slightly chaotic. I have a plan, and if it works, that's great. If it changes during the live, then it does. But we've done 6.5 hours on a live. with the music blaring, everyone choosing songs. We're lucky at the moment. The music, you know, we have Alexa on in the background. Nothing about copyright has come up yet.
Yeah.
It will do. It's going to come.
Yeah, probably in the future.
And do you know what? We'd quite happily pay for it, even if it's a PRP, just to have a bit of background music on. And sometimes we do music quizzes like kids' TV shows.
Yeah.
We'll play the theme tunes through the Alexa, and you know, that's your lull, your 10 minutes gone.
Yeah. I've got a question here. So where do you put the hashtags when you're going live?
You've got a title screen. You've also got, into your settings, you've got an About Me section. Now that About Me is up to 200 characters. Really make the most of that and pop some hashtags in there. Your title, I think, is really limited, about 30 characters. At the moment, my one yesterday was £1 massive deals. So massive deals from £1 or something, but put the hashtags into the About Me, because you don't need to change that all the time, and that will come up when a user comes into the room. It'll say welcome to TikTok Live, host must be over 18, etc. And then below that it will say this is Flutterby HT, hashtag journals, hashtag, you know, and I've got about 10 hashtags on there. It's not done me any harm, so I've just left it.
Yeah, I guess if people want like a good example, they should just head to your page. I'm giving you a bit of a plug again to
Flutterby HT
to go and see. I'm being told here to tell Jules that so Strawberry Amethyst, I think that's how you say it. Strawberry Amethyst says, please tell Jules I'm so proud of her.
People are so amazing. for all the really nasty trolls, there's 100 nice people. And I tell them every day, I couldn't do this without you.
Yeah.
You changed our life.
Gosh, she's getting
you
emotional.
and TikTok.
Gosh.
I am so thankful, Jacob.
Wow.
I literally, when I hit the FYP, I watched the rerun back. My life flashed before me, and it was like standing on a cliff edge, because I don't take chances.
Yeah.
And I jumped and I took the chance.
Wow.
And look at it. This doesn't happen every day to people like us.
Yeah.
You know, we've got the 3-bed semi with the garage, the 2 dogs. You know, all the kids are grown up. We've got 12 grandchildren. And I just literally saw my life change.
Wow. Wow.
Thank you so much.
Grumpy Butt says, tell Jules don't cry. This is being recorded.
They all go, oh, the floodgates in Great Yarmouth have opened. Well, we moved to Lowestoft now, so I'm so thankful for this journey. Honestly, it was so random. None of this was planned.
Yeah.
But now I help as many people as I can. So get in touch if you need any advice. If you want the link to sign up, I'm more than happy.
Yeah.
I'll help you through it.
Yeah.
So
before we wrap up for today, I know you gave some advice there, but what are the top 3 tips that you would give anyone about TikTok Shop? What do I need to do in TikTok Shop to be successful? Top 3 tips.
Be genuine. Obvious. This might be obvious. Have a product that people will want to buy.
Yes.
We had someone try to sell, sorry if this was you, if you're watching, they were Bluetooth shower speakers in a football shape, and they thought that with the World Cup coming up, they'd get 45 quid for each one. Okay. And this is very specific, and I'm sorry for mentioning it, but be realistic. Yeah. And also, put yourself in the customer's shoes all the time. With my notebooks, I'll go, the RRP is £5. I wouldn't pay that. I'll pay £4. What am I getting it for? Right, I'll put that, but I'll sell it at £4. I won't sell it at £5. Yeah. You know, there's a massive market there. There's lots of people who are still shielding. Yeah. Who are disabled for whatever reason. They stay home. We're their lifeline. So they come on every day, and we keep them company for an hour or 2. Yeah. No, that's really good. Thank you guys for joining us today. Gosh, I'm being told to tell Jules and Tony that you're loved. Your mods love you.
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank you, Mods, for joining us in today's session. Thank you guys for joining us today. And I'll just give you a bit of background about who we are and what we do. So UKBF and UKBF Talks. UKBF is the largest online community of small and micro business owners in the UK. So whether you're starting off in business, whether you're in the medium stages of your business journey, or you're smashing it, you're a millionaire, you're a billionaire, all these different people are within our platform, and it's all about support. It's all about helping and assisting one another within the UKBF community. There's free resources, free guides, how-to guides on how to start up with your marketing, how to get investment, what you need to do to actually sell your product, because you can buy all these products and all these produce, but if you don't know how to sell, what the heck are you going to do? You can find all this information out on UKBF, and it's all free to join. And these conversations that we have on UKBF Talks, these webinars where I speak to people as great as Jules, are to help and educate you in different aspects of business. So this week it could be, have we frozen, Jeremiah? Looks like we've frozen. Are we frozen? Yeah. What's happened?
Oh, I thought we were back then.
Do you know what's happened? Is it the camera that's frozen? I think it's the Elgato. Okay. If you put into the chat there that hear us then. Hi guys,
Hi.
can you still hear us? If you can still hear us, can you just let us know in the chat, please? We're not gone yet. I was doing my outro, but if you can put it in the chat that to get in contact with Jules, and let Jules tell you what it is, to get in contact with Tony, what it is, and then we'll just, when you're ready, Jeremiah. Oh yeah, they can hear us. But yeah, if you,
We thought you'd all gone and left
before
us,
you've all gone,
guys.
yeah, they can hear us. But yeah, at UKBF, we're here to help and support, and that's what these webinars are for, to bring support, to bring help and guidance on all aspects of business. So do go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Do go ahead and check us out on our website, which is www.ukbf.co.uk, and also give Jules a follow as well.
Oh, thank you so much.
She's someone that's very open to help and support, as she said.
So it's, my shop is at Flutterby HT. That's my profile. And for Tony, it's at Flutterby Treats. And if you could give us a follow, that would be great. But come and see us when we're live. Come and say hi. And it'd be really nice to meet you.
There we go.
So,
there we go. Go and see them. Go and say hi. And Jules has got so much advice, so much knowledge. So just, I'm sure she'll be open to. Oh, we're back. Oh. We're back. Okay.
It's like when we arrived here and he was like, "Are you a hugger?" And I went, "Yeah."
I'm doing this so Tony can see. So Tony, I've put my left hand on Jules' shoulder so you can't say anything. Yeah. So thank you guys for joining us today.
Oh, it's been an absolute blast. Thank you so much, Jacob.
No, honestly, it's good. So do go ahead and follow Jules. Check us out on ukbf.co.uk, and we'll hopefully see you in our next webinar, and hopefully we'll hear that you guys are buying so much more stuff from the shops as well.
Brilliant.
Any last words before we go?
Oh, just thank you everyone for listening. We hope it's helped as well, because if we can do it, you've all got the power. You just don't know it.
According to our followers, you're lush, Jacob.
Oh, you pulled. Get your coat.
I'm married. Look, I'm not swearing at you. I'm just trying to show you my ring. I can't see. I'm married. There you go. Sorry. I'm not swearing at you. I'm just showing you my ring. There we go.
Oh,
so thank you
fantastic.
guys for joining us, and we will see you all later on. Thank you.
Take care.